Hello to all the Formula One fans out there. I hope you're doing great. I just want to say to everyone, Happy New Year's, and I hope you enjoy the new year and, all your wishes come through. Make sure you work hard, to accomplish your goals and, set your targets, make sure you push for them. So, yeah, also, I just want to say, thank you to all the fans, Formula One fans, WRC fans, and MotoGP fans, and motorsport fans in general, for supporting my content. You know, I just reached 500 subscribers and I'm so happy. So I want to add three zeros to that. So I want to get to 500,000 subscribers. So this what you do. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And also tell other people to, like the content. And I'm working on some new content to bring to you guys as well. And so, yeah, this is Motorsport Progression, and let's move on. So, today I want to talk about Mercedes AMG Petronas F1 and their budget caps and how the budget cap affected Mercedes performance, from what's it called 2014, yeah, from them winning the first championship in after a while in 2014, since they returned to Formula One in 2010, and then how the 2021 budget cap, kind of held them back a little bit, and now the performances have dropped where it's hard for Mercedes to even put a few podiums together or put a few race wins together. So I'm going down my chart. I took some notes down as well, so just bear with me. So okay, so in 2014 you had Mercedes spent 285 million pounds on the championship. So the 2014 championship, they spent 85 million pound, and yeah, so they spent 285 million pound, yeah, on the 2014 World Championship. That's including, the cars, the upgrades, the flights and everything, including everything. And so that was 250 million euros at that time. So moving on, I didn't get the 2015, records. So I went on to 2016. So in 2016, this is the image that you see above. They spent 310 million euros, and then that's 263.8 million pounds. So they managed to shave off, 20 million pounds, yeah. And what's it called? 20 million pound, and them shaving 20 million pound, that really helped them. That probably really helped them a lot. So in 2016, yeah, we're jumping a year basically. So from 2014 to 2016, they spent 2016 they spent 263.8 million euros. Now in 2017, yeah, Mercedes spent 309.7 million euros, and that year as well they won the constructors championship, yeah, and they won the drivers championship as well. They won the drivers and constructors in 2014, 15, 16, and 17. So in 2018, yeah, the sum went up a little bit. They spent 218 mil. Sorry. In 2018, they spent 11.4 million. You understand? So guys, just follow me through here. I'm just gonna bring you up to my subject here. So in 2019, yeah, they spent 333 million. The sums are rising up slowly, yeah, slowly. And in 2020, yeah, they spent 324 million, yeah. So in 2020, yeah, Mercedes, they won the championship as well. They won the drivers and the constructors championship, yeah. and they spent 324 million pounds, yeah, to win that constructors championship. But then, if you look at the budget cap here, the budget cap here was introduced here the year after, which was to start on the 2021 season. And there was a whole new rules, they had to even take some of the old parts here and put it on the new car. Before, when they're making a new car, all the parts are brand new, but because of the cost cap and saving, to help the smaller teams survive in Formula One, like Haas and Williams, they were really struggling financially, and they had to get a lot of cash injection. You can see that the budget cap here in 2021 was 135 million, plus I think like you get a little like a 10 million you know minus plus in it, so let's say 145 in total, but you cannot go over the 145. So Mercedes, in 2021, that season, they started off okay, but they couldn't bring updates, after like the Austrian Grand Prix. And, like, yeah, towards them times, normally they'll bring updates to the Austrian Grand Prix and then move forward from there. But they couldn't bring updates until towards the end of the season, and even that they struggled a little bit. And then that's what Lewis Hamilton was saying when he was like, yeah, that's what Lewis Hamilton was saying when he said, look, in 2021, when the budget cap was when the budget, all the sums of the teams was announced, and it was deemed that Red Bull must have broken it by about 10 million or whatever, yeah. Or I'm not sure the sums, yeah. I know Red Bull, they broke the budget cap. Was it 2 million or something like that? Yeah. So Lewis was saying, look, if we broke the budget cap to win the championship, there would have been nothing wrong, because if we developed the front wing and put £300,000 into a front wing, we could have won. We could have gained at least 2 or 3 tenths, and we could have won the championship in 2021. With a stronger, margin. But yeah, so you can see from the expenditure, as soon as they had to drop like from 324 million, yeah, to 135 million, yeah, you see the performance dropped, significantly. And they also lost a few staff as well, yeah, to Red Bull. And they had to cut some staff as well, because of the budget cap, and then the development is not the same, you know the development is not the same, and they have to, they have to like use a bit of old parts, and you can't really make too many changes on the car, because you can't spend so much. You gotta spend on other areas like catering and things like that, so Mercedes have really really struggled. And if you look at the 2021 season, they were struggling, they were falling back. It was just like a heroic season from Lewis Hamilton to keep in a championship fight with Max Verstappen. And also 2022, you can see they only won one race with George Russell at the Brazilian Grand Prix. And in 2023, they didn't win a race at all, but I think they had about 5 or 6 podiums. So I just want to explain to the Mercedes fans that the reason, one of the main reasons why Mercedes are in a slump right now and they haven't won a world championship, in about 2 years now, which is not a really, really big slump, because they won 8 years in a row. So, much respect to the team for that. But I'm just trying to explain why they haven't been on top of their game, because, they weren't allowed to spend, so much as they wanted, So, that's really affected their performance. And I just done the calculations from 2020, which is 324 million, yeah, down to 2021, which is 135 million. Yeah, the remainder is 189 million. So that 189 million, yeah, a drop in expenditure, imagine how difficult it is, what sectors you have to cut, how many people's salaries you have to cut, and remember the pandemic did not help as well. So the pandemic as well, a lot, the teams had to, the teams had to, what's it called, cut some cost and things like that. Even the drivers' salaries was reduced, which I thought it was ridiculous because these guys are putting their life on the line. So yeah, right now I'm gonna advocate for the Formula One drivers. So please guys, pay them a little bit more because these guys are doing a great job. Yeah, from all them guys, Magnussen, Stroll, Alonso. Yeah, these guys are doing a great job, to put on a show. So yeah, to all the managers out there, please pay them a little more, and even the younger formulas like Formula 2 and Formula 3 as well. Please pay them a little more, yeah. So yeah, man, it is what it is. And guys, I want to get the channel, yeah, to 500,000 subscribers, and so please, man, tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I mean? And tell a brother to tell a brother, tell a sister to tell a sister, you know what I mean? So yeah, support the channel. I appreciate everyone. I appreciate everyone. So yeah, moving on, I just wanna say that obviously the budget cap here, I feel like it was introduced to the budget cap was introduced, to help the small teams like, Haas, Alpha Tauri, Alpine, at least them teams are more competitive now. Look up a team like Aston Martin, they're competitive now, even though they got a heavy load of cash injection, and you got teams like Haas, even Haas, they make some good performances, yeah, Alpha Tauri, they make some good performances. So I feel like the budget cap was good for Formula One, but as a Mercedes fan, yeah, you know, it just doesn't look good, at the moment. But I'm sure they can, readjust. Obviously, most of the teams have adjusted to the budget cap anyway, and they can readjust here, and make some progress towards, getting back and winning world championships. But it's gonna be a long while, it's gonna be a long while. So for the next 1 or 2 years, I expect Red Bull to be quick here. Maybe in 2026, I expect, a challenge from other teams. But yeah, let's see what preseason testing comes up with this season. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And also, some of the teams have announced their launch dates. So I feel like that's some extra videos I can bring you guys, So yeah, guys, I just want to send some love to everyone on the channel, everyone showing love, one love to all my homies, I don't want to call out any names, one love to all the ladies, that showed me love, one love to my family and everyone, you know and yeah, man. So I'm looking forward to Formula One this season. And guys, please don't forget to subscribe to the page. Let's get this to 500,000 subscribers. And then don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to drop your comments below. I want to know why you think Mercedes are in a haven't been able to be competitive in the last 2 seasons after the 2021 season. So yeah, guys, thank you so much, and on to the